It is 5 o'clock on this Saturday evening, June 13th, 2020. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, June 13th, 2020. The time is 5 o'clock and the mountain temperature is 71 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is man's death after a police shooting outside of Wendy's. Atlanta sparks investigation of protesters. President Trump makes a rare retreat by rescheduling Juneteenth rally in Tulsa. Fox News removes many images from coverage of Seattle protests. Human remains found in Idaho identified as Lori Vallow's children. Family of Robert Phillip, black man finding with three, six group. Far-right groups target anti-racism protests in London and Paris. AstraZeneca agrees to make a COVID-19 vaccine for Europe. Minneapolis City Council gives green light to replace police department with new public safety model. New York Police Department Lieutenant apologized for call against for kneeling during protest. Trump administration revokes transgender health protection. Cuomo tells New Yorkers to stay smart on coronavirus before warning revelers don't make. Kim Jong-un's sister threatened military actions against Seoul over declining relations. French police clash with anti-racism activists in Paris. Beijing in wartime emergency mortem amid fresh cluster of coronavirus cases. Lebanon currency crashes as hurt in second night of clashes. Amazon under scrutiny by Washington State and California. AstraZeneca wins coronavirus vaccine deal with Germany, France, Italy, and the Netherlands. While virus has multiple factors results, better in a vaccine clears safety hurdle in mass study. Beijing has shut down its biggest fruit and vegetable market after 50 people tested positive for COVID-19 in new cluster cases. Far-right groups blamed for clash with London police. Louisville, Kentucky law named for Breonna Taylor bans no-knock warrants. Minnesota lawmakers split on the police reform as Minneapolis leaders unite. Former FBI Director William S. Sessions dead at 90. Senator Lee said they launched a manhunt for a man accused of shooting at 8 people outside a bar. President Trump praised the 2020 West Point graduates of the bravest of the brave during his first commencement address at the military school on Saturday. A federal appeals court has vacated a state execution for the Texas death row inmate scheduled to die next week. Chuck E. Cheese is nearing bankruptcy and may have to close all its restaurants, including the one in South Bradford Square on Route 1. And that Chuck E. Cheese opened in 92, 93, and I remember going to Patrick Sheehan's birthday party at the Chuck E. Cheese in December of 1993. While J.C. Penney, which has been around since the Emerald Square Mall opened in 1999, is hanging on. Martin Hospital in Taunton is no longer full-time pandemic medical treatment center. It's been at least 3 weeks since the Taunton Hospital began its pre-designated appropriation. Buckton continues to live it up. Second highest infection rate in Massachusetts, 4,209 per 34 per 100,000 residents. The increase of new cases is decreasing. Driver arrested in Braintree after hit and run pedestrian crash in Buckton. SpaceX launches 58 more Starlink satellites in early Saturday rideshare. Scientists detect surprise stretches wrapped around Earth's core. Can exercise too long can cause heart problems. The CDC has new guns for reducing COVID-19 risk at restaurants, evidence of daily life activities. Masks now seen as a vital tool in coronavirus fight. Peter Chill News Time is 5:03, and new news coming out for us sports support. Sources revealed that tales of calls among 80 NBA players led by Kyrie Irving, Astros Joe, Yankees iron judge over cheating allegation. Several top NASCAR drivers dropped helmet designer over Confederate flag tweets, and J.J. Watt making his position on kneeling flag crystal clear. Peter Chill News Time is 5:04. Time now for Peter Chill traffic and trends to check. Fitchburg train 1407, 3 to 4 p.m. from Rochester to 5 minutes back between North Limits and the Westchester to the mechanical issue, and the ferries they are looking good. Okay, taking a look at the highways and byways in New England on this Saturday evening. 25 and a north side a little bit slow around the April stretch, and 95 and north side a little so Bridgeport, Connecticut, and otherwise, looking good in New England. And now, looking at the weather, it turned out to be a nice day, and now it's going to be cloudy skies, and it'll be partly cloudy with night, low 47 degrees, east at about 6 and 5 on coming in the evening for Sunday. Most sun sky, 70 low 50 degrees, north about 3 to 5 on shipping light north wind for Monday. Most of the sun sky, 73 low 40 degrees, north it's about 6 mile an hour for Tuesday. Most of the sun sky, 75 low 49 degrees, calm coming in east around 5 mile an afternoon for Wednesday. Most of the sun sky, 80 degrees, and a low 52 calm wind for Thursday, most of the sun sky, 85 low 59 degrees, calm wind coming south around 5 mile an hour afternoon for Friday. Most of the sun sky, high 85 low 65 degrees, south about 5 to 7 mile an hour, because 21 mile an hour for Saturday. Most of the sun sky, 80 degrees, south about 6 to 8 mile an hour, because 21 mile an hour. Currently in Norton, it is 71 degrees and mostly skies. That's giving me the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, June 13th, 2020. I'm Peter Woodward. You have a good evening. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock report. You have a good evening.